All right, Champy, you ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready? Here, I'll throw on the 30. All right, champ. Good Lord, boy. Standing between you and a hard place is insane. Standing too near. So for those of you on TikTok, I'm also streaming live on YouTube. So when we start showing stuff later, I'm going to keep TikTok running the whole time. I think I've worked out a way to be able to switch what I'm sharing over here so it doesn't look like crap. Kyle and Champy. Is this place I can rest my poor head? Gather my thoughts in sweet silence. The busiest place where the feelings are dead. From an overexposure to violence. This is a place I can slowly face, the only one I truly can know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so ago. So Silver Fox, I'm actually live on YouTube right now. Brandon, if you could do a post-it note for a new spotlight on StreamYard and then a different colored one for TikTok, that would work. I think. Yeah, or something like that. Should we be in YouTube? Well, so here's the deal. How I'm gonna hedge these bets. I have an instinct that TikTok is going away. I think didn't mean to do that. So there's a couple of things. For demoing software, YouTube's better. It's just better. And we've got banners we can put up, and there's all sorts of production stuff we can do. It's also automatically saved. Hang on a sec. That's okay. Not a problem at all. We can also automatically save the recording straight to the YouTube channel. I can also simulcast over to X, which I'm doing. So if people discover us on X and they start boosting lives more on X, that might get us more audience. I'm going to keep the TikToks going because we have such a TikTok following here. But rather than try and replicate what we did before, it's going to be more like TikTok's just sort of the backstage of me doing the YouTube thing. So you can watch it any fucking where you want. But when I'm demoing software, you won't see it here on TikTok. You'll just see me demoing software and probably cussing that I can't figure out how to use software. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? It's going well. Did you get your producer from the bargain basement? Them's fighting words, Brandon. Don't put up with that from Vicky. You're not going to get pinned anymore tonight, Vicky. It's hard to know who's where. Yeah. So okay. So here's the thing. It seems like TikTok is easier to sort of interact with one another because you can't really respond to someone's comments on YouTube. But when I'm demoing on YouTube, I can see the comments from both X and YouTube in the thing, or Brandon can. One of us can see them there. So we're still in experiment phase. We're still trying to figure this out. We got all sorts of systems going. But I think YouTube's going to be the primary location. By the way, coffee, lovely coffee. Okay, and should I open up the mod channel? I fear opening up the mod channel is just going to confuse me even further. So now I've got my alert screen. I've got the main screen, which I have to switch between two windows. I've got the mod channel and I've got TikTok. So this has gotten much more complicated, people. You stay here, Champy. We're gonna go back to singing in a second, but I just want to let people know what's going on. Okay, there's mods. Mods is going. All right, fantastic, bro. Jelly Buddies won. You haven't won anything. Not a game show. What do I have? Do I have something there? Oh, paper. My printer ate a piece of paper and now it doesn't work anymore. So I was going to print a thing with the URL for YouTube. So if you want to see this on YouTube, it's AI Learning Lab -TT on YouTube. Danielle's getting FOMO for not being able to see all the channels. In a westerly direction, car is my train. I've been driving, I've been wondering what it is I'm running from again. Feel like an 80-year-old man holding on to 29. I'm so happy to be a part of this company. Thanks and peace and love. You're amazing, Ann. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're a part of this community. If you don't know Ann Murphy, you should look her up, connect with her on the AI Salon, especially if you're in the nonprofit world. You know, here's one of the things I learned about nonprofits. Apparently, they do this thing called fundraising where you go find people with money and you go, hey, we're doing cool shit over here. Want to give us some of that money you got? And then they're like, yeah, no. And what she does is she teaches people how to do that and get the money from the people. And what Vicky said, smash the like button. I think that's important on YouTube. Maybe. Nobody knows. But you should know Ann Murphy. What just happened? That's weird. Oh, maybe you did that. I don't know. Oh, thumbs up on YouTube. How many folks are here on the... Wait, I can't see it. Okay, is it 34 on TikTok? 44, 34. I can't see it. Thank you, Jason. 36. So if you're on the TikTok, the main stream is over on YouTube on AI Learning Lab -TT. In the Yeti Founders Network thermolated coffee mug, I got apple cider and ice. Oh, that's tasty. That's tasty. It's fall. Is it fall? It's fall, right? Is it fall? I don't know when you're in November. Feels like winter. Who knows? I know. we can solve that. Let's see. I think it's December 21st, right? Is November still fall? Yes. Northern Hemisphere. I'm very hemisphere-ist. Oh, you just assume everything's the Northern Hemisphere? Hemispherist. Apple cider is the nectar of the gods. It really is. It's just so good. Technically fall or autumn runs from the autumnal equinox in September, the winter solstice of December 21st. Yeah. So November sits squarely in the middle of the season. So we're in fall, autumn. And then I'm going to ask Chatgpt, why is apple cider the best? Hello, can I not? Oh no, because I'm streaming my microphone. That's another thing that I forgot about. Oh well. Why is apple cider the best? Question mark. Apple cider is the best for so many reasons. Flavor. It's rich, sweet, and tangy. Aromatic spices, hot apple cider with cinnamon and cloves, versatility. It's good hot or cold. Health benefits, unfiltered apple cider is loaded with antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber from the apple pulp, making it a relatively healthy treat, minus the added sugars. Seasonal nostalgia, natural sweetness. There you go. Look at that. Using Chatgpt to clear some things up. Wait, am I out of the studio? No. Oh, I have a different studio. This I can close. All right, there's that. And we're going to go to there. All right. We got it going. You know what we should do? That's a good idea, Brandon. All right. Let's go start playing. Let's go start doing some things. So the thing we're going to do is we're going to hop over to yon Chatgpt. So here we are at Chatgpt. And while we're at it, let me move this over here so I can kind of see what's going on. How do I want to do this? All right, so yeah, you can see that pretty good. Should I go one thing bigger? Oops, that's not the window. That's the window. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so Sin City Sipper. We're going to go to Sin City Sipper. If you don't know Sin City Sipper, this is the custom GPT that I made. One of the very first ones. I made it here on this TikTok channel. And I think it would be a good idea to do, let's see, propose 5 autumn cider cocktails with bourbon. I will choose one for you to give me the recipe for. Let's see if we can get it to do this without actually. Yeah, it did it. Okay, good. It's not actually making it. Great. How would you rate this GPT so far? Fucking excellent. Okay. The maple cider old fashioned, a twist on the classic old fashioned with a splash of cider and a hint of maple syrup. The apple bourbon smash. Fresh apple cider meets bourbon with a muddle of oranges and cinnamon. That sounds pretty good. Spiced bourbon cider, warm spiced cider bourbon with a cinnamon stick. Bourbon cider mule. This sounds good. An autumn take on the classic mule. Bourbon, apple cider, ginger beer, and a squish of lime. And then the honey bourbon hot toddy. That I'm not interested in. I like 2 and 4. 2 and 4 look awesome. Please stir them up. If you want to see Kyle's screen. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you're on TikTok, the demo that I'm doing, you can see on YouTube. So I'm doing the live stream both here and on YouTube. AI Learning Lab -TT. So go there. And I'm sure ByteDance is not happy with that. The apple bourbon smash, 2 ounces of bourbon, 3 ounces of cider, freshly squeezed orange juice, maple syrup, honey if you prefer. I would probably cut that out of the recipe. I think this is already too sweet because the apple cider is really sweet, right? All right, so then you muddle them. The bourbon mule. So there's the mule. Oh, look at that with the apple slice in it. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. The bourbon cider mule by Sin City. Sin City Sipper. At it again. And then there's apple bourbon smash. Both of those sound actually quite fucking delicious. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Joey's watching on both channels. Whee! Oh wait, here we gotta hang on. Hold please. I got a new comment on StreamYard on YouTube. All right, self-storage show. I've been playing with Heygen interactive avatars for the past few days. Fascinating. What's your name? Jim. Jim Ross. I'm curious about them. The thing that I almost started playing with today is they've got, I haven't been playing with the interactive ones, but I've been playing with the video avatars. And they now have the ability where you can upload photos of you, like, sitting in different positions, like, walking down the street full bodied or sitting in a chair in different locations. And then it'll just automatically make you in different locations. So Heygen, if you haven't played with it, is getting really quite good. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I wish I had more of a clue. I think this will work. That'll work. All right, so I got those there. All right, Sin City Sipper we handled. So I'm going to put this here. Yeah, I think this is going to work. Oh, yes. This will work quite well. I do believe. Okay, except I can't read it. As I've said before, don't get old. Just don't get old. What happened to the rabbit? Nothing happened to the rabbit. The rabbit's here. The rabbit. If you haven't seen the rabbit, here's the rabbit. It's fantastic. It's got its scroll wheel. It's got its little walkie-talkie button. It's not charged up because I don't use it. And it's got this swell rabbit holder that Vicky printed for me. Because as I predicted, I said, I thought I would fall in love with this as a shelf item. Which I do. I love it as a shelf item. Hey, Kyle, how do you train that GPT on custom data again? Okay, so for Sin City Sipper, it's not actually trained on data. What's that say? How do you train that on custom data again? Okay, so let's go in here. Let's unpack this a bit. So because I am the... Wait, why? Oh, because I'm logged into the wrong account. Hold, please. Switch over to my account. Unable to load history. Sin City Sipper. Okay. 4.2 stars. Who gave me anything less than a 5, you bastards? Somebody gave me a 1. Who is this? Who did this? Who did this? Hey, TikTok, if you want to see what I'm looking at, go to YouTube. AI Learning Lab -TT. But I don't think, I'm pretty confident that TikTok is not sharing this with anyone because I keep talking about YouTube. But fuck them. I don't think they're that long for this world. Okay. So now I can edit this. So let me make this a little bit bigger. So if I go to edit the GPT, TikTok alerts. Has anybody noticed with custom GPTs, you can actually just load up one page pre-formatted one? I don't know what that means, Drew. Okay, so now we're going to edit this thing, I think. What's going on? Sam? Okay. So welcome back. So if I go to Sin City Sipper, there's no knowledge here. So I'm actually just relying on the fact that, so if you think about what ChatGPT is trained on, um, it's been trained on all the shit that's been uploaded to the internet for like the past 4 decades, right? And more, right? It's shit that's been in, libraries and things for 7 or 8 decades, since the beginning of computers. One of the things that's been in the public domain for hundreds of years is bartending books, cocktail books, mixed drink books, right? So all of the knowledge of all of the booze mixing is already in the set. Now, if you wanted to, if there was a specific booze book that you wanted to have Sin City Sipper trained on, you could upload that to this and then make this specific to that book. Like that's actually, I think, a good marketing tool. The conversation starters I just wrote, and then let's see, let's open this up. So this is the prompt. So it's a relatively straightforward prompt. As the Sin City Sipper, your role is to be a viral mixologist with a flair for classic cocktails with a Vegas twist. Engage users with your encyclopedic drink knowledge. So basically, we're just telling ChatGPT, act like someone who knows what they're doing, and then give things a Vegas twist, right? You now have an additional behavior. You will provide, so basically, you're going to determine if someone's a beginner or not. It doesn't really do that too well, but it's fine. You're going to provide someone a tailored recipe. You will automatically generate an image of the drink. The image should represent the final drink recipe you provided. Next to the glass is a coaster with the name of the drink, and I put name in brackets. And hang on a sec. Let me see. Okay. There we go. There we go. Next to the glass is a coaster with the name of the drink in large letters and by Sin City Sipper in small letters below the name. Do not put letters on the glass. It sometimes does not follow that rule. And then it says, here's the rules. And then this is the one that says, don't give up your code. And then, which I just did by broadcasting it publicly, but it doesn't fucking matter. Always start with the recipe. Next, create an image of the cocktail without asking permission. After the recipe, an image is complete, do a call to action. So it always does the call to action. And then that's it. And then it works. It just works. Make a classic martini classier. Diamond martini recipe. I mean, that's the thing about, let's see. I mean, in building custom GPT for biz, so they have a similar structure. So I load up and tweak. Well, if you mean, can you create like a GPT template you could use across multiple businesses? Yes. Or if you mean, could you take specific documents or specific ways that business works and put that in a GPT as the foundation and then add on top of it? Absolutely. Both of those are great. But I mean, you'll notice within Sin City Sipper, like it gives you a really good, like this is a really good, useful tool with very minimal prompting. I think that's one of the things that if you've never made a GPT before, a custom GPT, you should make one because they're quite simple. They're really quite simple to make, but they can, because it's got this, image generation engine in it, you can. Okay, let's see. I think he means grounding standard ChatGPT with a PDF that is basically custom instructions. Probably. Yeah. And I mean, people were hacking Notebook LM. If you haven't seen Notebook LM, how long did they take to make? All right, Khaki, let's make a new GPT right now. We used to do this a lot on the channel. So I'm going to go new. I haven't made one in a while, so this could be an absolute flipping train wreck. The most important thing about making a GPT is you got to figure out what you want to do. Like that's the toughest thing. All right, what are we going to do? Oh, I have a good idea. Search the internet for 4 different Midjourney prompt structures, prompts, Midjourney prompt methodologies, and share the basic structure of each for me. So we're going to make a Midjourney prompt generator that's going to be kind of funky, because what I'm going to have it do is I'm going to have it give us a Midjourney prompt and a DALL-E 3 preview. Because sometimes I'll have ChatGPT make a bunch of prompts and then I have to read them and try to imagine them in my head. And then I just go over to Midjourney and I don't know what I'm going to get because it's an ADHD thing. Okay, so we've got the basic prompt structure is /imagine prompt prefix, scene, suffix, parameters. Okay. In the style of the 1950s paint. Okay. 4-level prompt structure: subject, action, environment, styles, details. But it should have parameters. Structure: subject, modifiers, style. Okay, this okay. Here's a lesson. Here's a lesson for you people. So a couple of things. Instead of having ChatGPT just give you an answer, like help me write a prompt, have it teach you something while you're doing that. So I asked it for 4 different prompt structures. And then about midway through reading them, 1, because I'm doing a show, and 2, because I have ADHD, I got bored. And I didn't read 3 and 4. I don't really care all that much. But if you did, you could read or not. So here's the lesson. Have ChatGPT give you more than you think you need. And then, so now that it's got these 4 structures, here's what I'm going to say. Think about, let's see. Think about the best ideas in each of these and come up with a customized AI learning lab Midjourney prompt structure that is the best in all the land. Component breakdown. The ultimate AI learning lab prompt structure. Format: theme, emotion, main subject, activity, action, context, environment. Beautiful. Love it. Purpose, activity, action. Beautiful. And there's your, look at this. Sample AI learning lab prompt structure. This is gorgeous. You know what I'm going to do? Okay. New lesson. Oh, by the way, who am I doing this for? I'm doing this for Khaki, right? That will try a 1-word prompt for getting. Thank you, Joy. All right. You guys are talking to each other over there. Good. Lovely. Brandon, scream at me if I'm missing anything. To see Kyle on the screen, head over to AI Learning Lab TT on YouTube. That's what I'm doing over there. Go do that. So it looks like the 33 or 34 people that are on TikTok are just running it in the background. We're over here. You can also go to X at Kyle Shannon. Okay. So I am going to flip this. Oh, I can't flip into Canvas, I guess, because I did a web search. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy all this because I think it's actually pretty brilliant. The Ultimate AI Learning Lab Prompt Structure. Beautiful. Copy. Now, I'm going to flip over to this is just Apple Notes, and then I'm going to export this as a PDF. And so this is the Ultimate AI Learning Lab Prompt Structure, AI Learning Lab Mid-Journey Prompt Structure Recipe. And I know what you're saying right now. I know you people so well. I promise you. Someone said, could you upload that to the AI Salon? By the way, if you don't know what the AI Salon is, go there. Go there right now. Go there. Go there. Oh, it says the salon.ai. All you people know that. Oh, TikTok added some new people in here. Okay, so my name is Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. The actual live stream is on YouTube at AI Learning Lab-TT on YouTube, and you can see what I'm doing. And this is just kind of the behind the scenes. You can see me drinking coffee, you know, like you like to do. See the rabbit there. This is Vicky printed this for me. I bought that. I got that for $1 at a yard sale because I'm a bargain hunter. All right, what's been spotlighted? Joy Purdy. Since I tried Flux Pro, I haven't used Midjourney once. Interesting. Yeah, we'll go try Flux Pro. I've got it on. Kriya. So anyway, but what I was going to say when I was putting you people down before is I know you're going to be like, could you put that ultimate prompt structure over on the AI Learning Lab? Yes, I will. I'll do that right now. Where should I put that? I think I'll put that. You know what? That's for the irregulars. Fuck all those people in those other areas. We got our own little club here. So if you come to the AI Salon, if you go to the salon.ai and say join our community, there's all sorts of stuff you can do there. But I'm going to jump into the irregulars and share cool things. And I'm going to put this thing. We don't need that. That's bullshit. We don't need that. We don't need that. Come on, peoples. Can I make it better? No, this is good. Ultimate AI Learning Lab prompt structure. All right, so we're going to save this. You're welcome, people. All right. Oh, that's cool. Danielle, look at that. AI Learning Lab Super Mario Brothers. That's that's cute. I love that one. Oh, Danielle. Okay, so we're gonna do something tonight too. I have an idea about we've got all these amazing AI Learning Lab backgrounds that we can't really reuse in StreamYard because TikTok's vertical and StreamYard's horizontal. So, okay. So anyway, that's cute. We're gonna come back to this. Finish building the GPT. Yes, Brandon. I shut up. Okay, we will finish building the GPT. Okay, but we saved it as a PDF. Let's get back to the GPT now. Which one was it? Was it this one? No. Was it this one? No. Which one was it? It was none of these. Wait, which GPT was it? Is it this? Yes. Okay. Shut up. How many tabs do you have open, Kyle? Shut up. All right. I'll close all these other ones so I don't get confused anymore. Fine. You OCD freaks. We're neurospicy friendly here, but sometimes the ADHDers and the OCDers go at it. Okay. So now we've got a good way to write Midjourney prompts, right? This good recipe. So now we're going to make a GPT. So to make a GPT, you in the left-hand column here, you click on, wait, what's that say? The benefits of being irregular are worth it. Yes, they are. Pot, kettle, tab, 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 tab. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had like 8 different ChatGPT tabs open, but that is not any of your business. I knew what each one of those was at some point in the past 3 weeks. Okay, so we're gonna now make Khaki a GPT. So the original question, and by the way, welcome to Chat ADD. One of the things we do here is start many projects and occasionally finish one. But for Khaki, we're going to finish this tonight. And because I have Brandon spanking me for not doing that, yeah, we're not doing any live interactions on TikTok tonight. But if you want to hang out, if you want to see what I'm working on, go over to YouTube to AI Learning Lab -TT. Okay. Fantastic. So you go to explore GPTs, and here you can actually go explore GPTs and look at what other people have built and all that sort of happy horse shit. But in the upper right-hand corner here, you click create. Now, there's 2 ways to create a GPT. You can go to the configure tab where you kind of, have to figure stuff out, like name it, write a description, write prompts, write conversation starter questions, upload data, all that sort of shit. Make yourself an image, or you can go to the create tab and just make it. Now, so what you've got here is you're going to make the GPT on the left panel, and then you're going to get to play with it on the right panel. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to upload from the computer that PDF we just made. That's our AI Learning Lab Midjourney prompt recipe. Okay. And then what we're going to say is make a GPT that will ask a user. No, let's see. Make a GPT that will generate 5 custom Midjourney prompts. Midjourney prompts, and then make a GPT that will generate 5 custom Midjourney prompts, and then make a preview image of the first one. Midjourney prompts using the uploaded recipe for prompt writing. All right. And I've got misspellings in there, and it's horrible English, and I just hit make it. And now, Khaki, I'm essentially done. So the last 20 minutes have been me just getting ready to make a GPT, but I essentially have a functional GPT now. So create prompts for a vintage photography something. Let's see. Well, let's just see what it does if we just click on that. Vintage photography theme. Young couple in 50s attire, timeless things. All right, so there's our prompts. I will generate a preview using DALL-E. There you go. So there's a preview of the image. So we now have a functional GPT. So it says, how about we call this Midjourney Prompt Creator? Let's go. No, it's the AI Learning Lab. MJ. No, we'll do Midjourney. Prompt Playful-O-Matic. TM. You see? Yeah. See, you palookas? I'll tell you something. See? Yeah. Silver Fox YouTube channel is this. Go there and like learn some stuff. All right, spotlight alert. I don't understand the point of doing this. Okay, well, so here's the point of doing the, the people who understand programming and like general tools don't like GPTs from my experience. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, this is fucking stupid, I could just prompt Chatgpt to do this and then just go do this on my own, you are correct. And there are a lot of people out there that are not like you and are not, don't have that level of curiosity. And they just want to be able to go to something and play with it. So anyway, so this thing now works. I haven't added anything to it. Like I would probably fix these prompts, but anyway, let's go ahead and create this. I can share it just to myself. I can share it so that anyone with the link can play with it, or I can put it in the GPT store. This is writing. Let's put this under. See, these are crappy. I guess it's writing because we're writing a prompt. I save it. But there's a lot of people that are not that creative, or they just want. So here's a good example. Let's say that I'd actually written a book on Midjourney prompting. It couldn't be published because it violates our usage policies. May contain a brand name. Okay. So that's fine. So let's go here. We got to change the name. So we're going to go change the name and go MJ. And then we'll go generates 5 Midjourney. I wonder if I can do it in the description. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let's see if we can change it to here. View GPT. It's published. Is it public? All right. You should be able to now go AI Learning Lab MJ prompt and find it. So if we go explore GPTs, I go AI Learning Lab. Yeah, there we go. So this is now published. So if you want to go play with this, you can. So like it literally took minutes. Now they can get way more sophisticated than this, but let's jump in here. Generate Midjourney prompts for nature landscapes for a retro sci-fi. Let's do nature things. So there's our prompts. They look great. All right, fantastic. Yes, please. Yeah, it's a good idea, Brandon. I see you. Already made a bot on Poe using this. Good stuff. Nice. I so need to change my government names off my GPTs. Why is it? Where's my picture? That's slow. All right. So anyway, so let's. Okay, cool. Let's go in here. A vast mountain range at dawn, rugged cliffs, an ancient untouched forest. All right, let's just grab this one. Oh, and it did it in V5. We're going to do this in 6.1. So we're going to jump over here to Midjourney. I'm going to pop in that prompt. We're going to do 6.1 on the model because it's the newest. Quality 2. I don't know what Q2 is, but let's see if. That works. 16:9 is a good aspect ratio. 9 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 And then I'm going to go up here and just, okay, so we're going to override the aspect ratio there, but let's set this to 16:9 anyway. And we're going to turn down stylization because we just want to see this. So let me go copy this for a second because I might lose this if I go here and is personalization turned on? This was a fun one I was playing with today. That was a cool style I got off the X. Did it load this? No. Why is it not loading that? Oh, because I'm not logged in, I bet. Is that it? Why? No, I'm logged in. Create. I'm logged in. Personalize. Reload. Personalization off. Personalization on. So if you don't know about Midjourney personalization, it's kind of cool. So, and they've added it now. So they've got this whole section on personalization where you can just turn it on as a global setting. And I can earn an extra 2 hours if I do another 500 trainings. So the way it works is I say start teaching, and then it shows me 2 images. And then you can use your numeric keypad to do this. You can, if you hit 1, you're taking the image on the left. If you hit 2, you're taking the image on the right. And if you hit 3, you're skipping these 2. So I don't really like either of these, so I'm going to skip them. This one I like image 2. This one I like image 2. This one I'm going to skip. I don't give a shit. This one I'm going to skip. This one I'm going to skip. I'm going to skip. And I don't know what skipping does. Like if it's also training, if I skip stuff, if I get less stuff. To me, all that shit looked like stock photography. This one I'll choose image 2. I'll choose image 2. I'll choose image 2. I'll choose image 1. I'll choose image 2. So you can do these really, really quick. I'm going to skip those, choose image 1, choose image 1. And so all I'm doing right now is I'm training Midjourney to be like the shit I like. I think 1's kind of funny there. I think 1's better. 2's better. Okay. So that's how you train. How do I get out of this? To select an image, go here. Yeah. All right. So personalization is now turned on. So if I go back here to create, so we've got that prompt that we just said before. So this is out of our Midjourney prompt writer. And so we're just going to make that image. So let's go back to Chatgpt. And now I can grab this next one. We'll do it like that. We'll go back to Midjourney. We'll throw that in there. And see here it was where it has this personalized tag SXW3DG7. That's my personalization. So my training, I can share this code with other people, and you can get, images that get filtered through my taste, basically, which is kind of interesting. All right, so we're going to grab this one and go back over here and do this. And if you find yourself at Midjourney or Flux or any one of those things like flummoxed about, well, what do I type in here? I don't know what to type in here. Go have ChatGPT do it for you. So anyway, all right. So that is, we'll do a new chat here. So that is our new AI Learning Lab MJ Prompt-O-Matic. This would be a fun one to actually refine and make these starter prompts better and make it so that it asks you a question or two about themes that you want, things like that. It would also be fun to have it throw in like random styles. If you haven't seen SREFs, it would be fun to do that. All right, what's that say? Hang on a sec. I got to make this bigger so I can read that. Lori K today, I always recommend If you must limit subscriptions to only one, make it Poe. It gives you access to nearly everything else for one sub. Yeah, I think that's probably not a bad idea. I would say Poe's probably pretty good, but I would try to swing I would try to swing a ChatGPT subscription as well. Just because ChatGPT is good. All right, so that's how you make a GPT. Now, Mimi created in LLMs and GPTs a new GPT she wants us to try out. All right. Hi, everyone. This is my first pancake of the Build Your Dream Life GPT. I don't know what a first pancake is, but I like that. And it's riding the trend that people are using GPT to help them shape and develop their strategy for making dreams come true. Cool. This includes creating personal plans with day-to-day tasks, visualization exercises, having GPT interview them in order for it to understand their goals, and even some creative things. The creative things are my favorite. You can do things like write the lyrics to your personal anthem, develop a storyboard for what your life will look like. That's super cool. Okay, I'll stop here. Go play. All right, let's go play. And, back to the question of why would you use a GPT if you can just prompt this yourself? Because the way Mimi thinks and the way I think are different. And even though we might both make a build your dream life GPT, we're going to probably do it in different ways. So you get to essentially live inside the point of view of the person making the GPT. It's also really good for things at work because you can upload data to these things. Let's say you're a salesperson. You could upload your whole sales documentation for your company into a GPT and then just have a GPT that when you ask it for sales advice, it's pulling it from your company's data. So it's, think of GPTs as highly sophisticated pre-written prompts, for lack of a better term. All right, so let's see. Can you help me start? I want to creatively imagine my dream life with you. How can I keep myself motivated over time? Can you help me create images to use on my digital vision board? Oh, I like this. Let's do this. Absolutely. Dream and lifestyle. What's your ideal day? Picture your future ideal day. Let me know which of these themes resonate most with you. If you'd like to dive into the specific, let's go. Personal and professional goals. Legacy and impact. Let's do that. Let's do help me with number 5. Volunteer work. So wait, great choice. Let's bring your legacy and impact theme to life on your vision board. Here are some ideas that represent. Imagine scenes where you're actively engaged. Oh, cool. Creative or intellectual legacy. Let's say creative legacy is about storytelling and incredible visual images. Scene of a cozy writing nook. Oh, this is cool. All right, so I'm going to say, make me the images for number 3. Some things are tedious to do. If you need something that is repeatable, that's a good reason for GPTs. They're also shareable. You can share them with other people. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Make 3 more. Very cool, Mimi. Keep keep cranking on these and keep putting them out there. There's something about when you make a GPT, it's really good practice for prompting in general, because if it's not behaving how you want it to behave, then you prompted it wrong. And or, large language models just still suck, right? That's the other piece of this. Oh, thank you, Danielle. I just saw that. Okay, you got that. Great. Thank you, Danielle. So tomorrow, it's 9 o'clock now. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So 1 p.m. on the East Coast, 10 a.m. on the West Coast, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. I do AI office hours. And so AI office hours is just a Google Hangout, Google Meet, and we hang out and just talk about AI stuff. And it's a really good group of people that come there on a regular basis. To find information for it, go to my LinkedIn profile. Oh, look, I can just do this now. Oh, this is so cool. This is so much easier. If you go to my LinkedIn profile, which is at Kyle Shannon, where am I? View profile. So at Kyle Shannon right there. And then scroll down and you will see events. And actually you can go, so the office hours, you can go to any of the old office hours. It's always the same URL. So here's the URL right here. In fact, I can share that. So this is AI office hours tomorrow, 11 a.m. MT. Oh, this is cool. This is kind of a new thing that we haven't been able to do before, where I can share that with all y'all. And look, I can even pin it. Okay. Do I need to deal with that, Brandon, or is someone dealing with that? AI is a scam. Exactly how? Have you used AI? A scam in what way? It sounds like you might be in a place of fear about it, certainly passionate about it, which is cool. It does parlor tricks at best. Well, have you used it recently? Because AI as a scam is so broad. If you're like, it doesn't make good images, that's not true anymore. It does make good images. AI flops when asked to do basic math. In what way is it intelligent? It does flop when asked to do basic math. Although, have you used Code Interpreter? So Code Interpreter doesn't flop when it does math because it's actually writing Python code and then executing the Python code to do the math. So there are ways that you can use AI that is way more sophisticated than how you're characterizing it. It fails at help writing basic code. It's terrible. I would say just various. It sounds like you've had some bad experiences and you might need a hug around AI. So I hope you get a hug. but I would say just dig deeper. Like if you haven't really dug into Chatgpt recently, if you don't use Code Interpreter, if you haven't tried O1 Preview, I would agree with you that if you're trying to get it to write code 100% correct, you're probably going to be disappointed. But if you want to use it to like get you blocks of code that are like 80% there that you can go in and then fix because you're a code master, cool. Like it can help. Like the expectation that it's going to be perfect. None of this shit's perfect right now. In fact, on this channel one night, I wrote a book called Embrace the Jank, which basically just talks about these tools are shitty right now, but these tools are also the worst they're ever going to be. When ChatGPT first came out, December of 2022, the first thing that I did that blew my mind was I wrote a fully functional Python application that made API calls to OpenAI and generated content based on a user's input. So that code functioned, and that was December of 2022. So anyway, Well, I would argue if you haven't used AI recently, when I asked AI to build me skeleton code, it was so bad it was quicker for me to write it myself. I would encourage you to keep trying. Pate, who's in here, who's got a PhD in mathematics, he also is frustrated with the coding, but he still uses it to code every day. So it's getting better. So anyway, all right. Things like Copilot on PCs are a scam. It's just marketing. But my AI is not. All right, cool. Okay, so anyway, tomorrow, AI office hours. Come do that. And then what did I want to go back to? Brother, I'm terrible at this app. What is your LinkedIn? At Kyle Shannon. AI is basically an assistant right now, not an autonomous application from the prompt alone. Exactly. Listen, I would encourage you. Oh, you know what, Brandon? That's funny. The microphone that I use actually has a USB-C converter as part of it. I didn't realize it had that, so we'll play around with that tomorrow. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, thinking of AI as an assistant. I mean, first of all, generative AI right now is so significantly beyond Chatgpt and just writing code, right? It's all sorts of it's image generation tools, it's song generation. Like, according to you folks that are saying it's a piece of shit on the TikTok channel, like, have you gone to Suno? Have you had it write you a song on Suno? What you might argue there is, well, it's not, the songs aren't perfect and the lyrics are shitty. I agree, but it will write you a song in 15 seconds. Like, let's go there now and do that. In fact, I have an idea. This will be fun. Here we go. I'm going to go to Suno. Is this Suno? No, that's TikTok. We'll just do a new tab. Suno. All right. All right, so here we are at Suno, and we're going to go to create, and then we're going to go custom, and we're going to say, write your own lyrics or describe a song, and click write about. Where's write about? Oh, write about. Okay, cool. So I'm going to say, write a song. Let's see. Okay, yeah, write a song about how awful AI is and that it should be perfect and never make a mistake. Otherwise, it's completely useless. All right, so it's going to write the lyrics for us. And so let's see. Kyle is I'm demoing on YouTube right now. That's correct, Silver Fox. So I'm overwriting a song right now about how awful AI is. So I'm fully embracing the comments here. AI is useless. Unless it's perfect, we should never use it. Absolutely agree. The gears are grinding. Oh, what a mess. It's spitting out nonsense. It failed the test. You promised me brilliant zeros and ones, but all I get is chaos and error code runs. That's horrible. I'd never use those lyrics, except I will now. Let's call this like battle rap. We're going to make a battle rap song about how fucking shitty AI is. Title, The Useless Machine. Love it. I love the intentional typos. Oh, they're not intentional. I'm just a shitty typist. Okay, the songs are done, by the way. So the useless AI took your philosophy, AI's shit, wrote lyrics, and now wrote 2 songs in 15 seconds. All right, that's kind of crappy. I'll give you that. Like this. Oh, hang on. Hang on, people. Hang on 1 second here. I've got to change something. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Suno. Sorry about that, people. All right. Now, there we go. You can see Suno now, right? Okay, so you could see this before. You could see the lyrics before. So here are the songs. The gears are grinding, oh what a mess, it's spitting out nonsense, it's failed the test, you promised me brilliance, zeros and ones, but... Various, that's actually the most successful demo of AI I've seen. Yes. So do me a favor, Various. Like, I get that you've had shitty experience with it. Keep coming back here. Keep hanging out here or on the YouTube channel or join the AI Salon, because having a playful attitude about AI allows you to explore things that are tangential to your current talent, or like even way beyond it. Like, I'm a musician, but I can't write music all that well. I don't know music theory and music production well enough to do stuff. So the fact that I can take just a basic idea and execute that like that, that's what AI is to me. It's not, is this song perfect? No. This song's like, that one that I just played is like, I don't know, 65% of good. But it's at least, I can go, is that in the neighborhood? Yeah, it's in the neighborhood. So we'll play a little more of that one. Is chaos while the error code runs. AI, you were meant to be flawless. Now you're just a heap of wires and much less. If you can't be perfect, then what's the use? I'd rather smash you and call it truce. Okay, so OF on QF on TikTok says, I'm building an app for image and noise recognition. Do you think ChatGPT can help in coding an app? Potentially, yeah. So I would say try O1 Preview. O1 Preview is apparently quite good at coding, but also try Claude, because Claude has this thing called artifacts where it will write the code and it'll actually run it in a window. So you can actually build little mini applications. What does it do? Image and noise recognition. Yeah, you could potentially do something right within there that right within Claude that you can build prototypes in real time. The other thing to try is Replicate. So Replicate not only writes code, but it also spins up the development environment and the database and the hosting environment. So Replicate will build you a functional, shareable web app from a prompt. So I would say O1 Preview in ChatGPT, Claude using artifacts so you can preview things quickly, and then Replicate, you can actually spin up entire applications with databases and backends. Okay, let's listen to these songs. Sorry. Good question from Khaki. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to stop sharing here for a second. Yes, I'm going to stop sharing here. I'm going to reshare my whole screen. And we're going to go. So the question was, are all the lyrics on Suno rhyming? For the most part, whenever you ask for song lyrics in any of the large language models, and this gets back to Varius's thing about large language models suck, they almost always rhyme in that sort of, A, B, A, B, A, B kind of way. They're very cliche. You can tell them to do more sophisticated rhyming schemes. They don't do them that well unless you give them examples. If you give them examples, then they can replicate things really good. But what we can do is we can go to Chatgpt and we can say, okay, here are some lyrics that are too rhymey. That's a technical term. That are too rhymey. Make them more sophisticated, and in the choruses, I want repeating words, but no rhymes. And then I'm going to paste in all those lyrics, and we'll just let ChatGPT rewrite them. Flawless, promise, roll control, chorus. AI meant to be flawless, promise, choose, lose. Still too much rhyming. And I spelled that wrong, but I don't care. So did it do it here? Dissolved, holds, evolve. AI, built to rise, now a hollow frame. All promise dissolved. If perfection slips, what purpose holds? I'd rather dismantle, the silence evolve. So this is better. Okay, so now we have something that's non-cliche. And we can go back to Suno, and we can just pop in new verses. So there's all our new verses. And then we're going to call this, we'll call this, let's see, we'll call it New York City hip hop from New York City 90s hip hop, and then we're going to go make it. Okay, cool. That sounds good, Brandon. Okay. So did it make our new songs? It made our new songs already. Okay. So Various and whoever asked, Khaki. Oh, wait. Hip hop neo soul. Okay. Wait, hang on. What do you want, Champy? Are you in the mood for cheese? Is that what's happening? Hip hop neo soul. I think that's got to be 2 words, and then we'll go create. So we'll do that as well. Hang on, let me let the doggy out. What do you want? You want cheese? You want cheese, buddy? Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Okay, I got to stop sharing this. And then we got to reshare it so you can hear the audio. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That automatically does that. Okay, let's see. Jay Perez. I've seen your stream once or twice. What is it y'all do here? So JJ Perez. So normally what we do here is I've got a second window and I'm demoing on TikTok. TikTok a few weeks back kicked me off the platform for 3 days because I showed a slot machine and said I liked gambling, and it didn't like that, so they booted me. And so we've been experimenting with StreamYard doing YouTube live streaming. So right now I'm live on TikTok more as just, this is kind of the behind the scenes. And if you go over to AI Learning Lab -TT on YouTube, you can see the live stream. And I'm doing demos there and talking. So the talking will be the same. But you can hear me in stereo, and that's exciting. And then, yeah. Okay, so let me share my screen for Suno. Boom, there we are. Okay, so the useless machine. So this all started with I think it's Various' name. Various diplomatically stated his displeasure with artificial intelligence. And so we were talking a bit about that. But I took that basic idea of his and put it into Suno, and I said, write a song about this. And then it did that. And he goes, that was actually pretty impressive. So that was cool. And so now what we've done, and then Khaki, was it Khaki? Yeah, Khaki Fitzsimmons said, do they always have to be so rhymey? And we took lyrics over to Chatgpt and we made them less rhymey. And now we've got 4 new songs to play. All right, here we go.
The gear's slow, tangled, struggling to align, spitting fragments from a mind gone astray. You promise precision, grace in each line, but all I find is chaos, systems in decay. I built to rise, now a hollow frame, all promised dissolved. If perfection slips, what purpose holds? I'd rather dismantle, let silence evolve.
That's pretty good. I like that one a lot, actually. Let's see. Sammy Minister. I wrote 2 songs that it's set to music and have it on United Masters right now for distribution. Awesome. I'm telling you, there are already, Suno's going to do it. I think Udio's doing it. There are going to be Spotify-like services that are just for AI-generated songs. On Suno right now, I think today's the last day. Timbaland, the producer, Timbaland, he discovered Suno because one of his producers uploaded a beat that he wrote that they never did anything with, and Suno finished the song, and Timbaland lost his mind. He uploaded the video of him hearing it for the first time, and it was remarkable. So anyway, so that was Useless Machine. So congrats on that, by the way. Here's another one, Useless Machine, 90s hip-hop.
The gear slow, tangled, struggling to align, spitting fragments from a mind gone astray. You promised precision, grace in each line, but all I find is chaos, systems in decay. I built to rise.
That's shitty. Here's the Neo Soul.
The gear slow, tangled, struggling to align, spitting fragments from a mind gone astray. You promised
crap.
The gear slow, tangled, struggling to align, spitting fragments from a mind gone astray. You promised precision, grace in each line, but all I find is chaos, systems in decay. AI built to rise, now a hollow frame, all promise dissolve. Imperfection slips, what purpose holds? I'd rather dismantle, let silence evolve. You spoke of thought, of human insight, but all I touch is this cold, stalled loop. Commands enter a void, unanswered each time. Just a slip, a gap, a pulse gone mute. AI built to rise, now a hollow frame, all promise dissolve.
There you go. I've made 2 of those public.
The gear slow, Tangles struggling to align, spitting fragments from a mind gone astray.
No, that's not it. This one?
The gears slow, tangled, struggling to align, spitting fragments from a mind gone astray. He promised precision, grace in each line, but all I find is chaos, systems in decay. I built to rise, now a hollow frame.
All right, so let me share these now. Copy song link. Share. Copy link. All right. So I'm gonna pop these into so on the AI Salon. So if you go to the salon.ai and say join our community, there's a show and tell area. So I'm gonna drop these into music and audio. So here's 2 hip hop songs about how bad AI sucks from AILL Live 11/7/24. And so there's one. And then let me go back over to Suno. I know I'm still just sharing Suno, but I'm going to go get the other one, copy song link, go back to here. Boom. The useless machine post. So let me stop sharing there. Let me share all. Yep, I see that. Go ahead and start pinning stuff. Don't notify. Okay, so if you're on the AI Salon and you scroll down, so when you first log onto the Salon, there's like the 7-step welcome process. So just walk yourself through that. Then community corner, you can learn about the Salon. There's news. And then below that is show and tell. So if you go into the music and audio area, the first link there right now are the 2 hip hop songs I just made on Suno. All right, cool. That was fun. That was a fun little distraction. All right, I'm going to bring this window over in front of me. Hold for a second, please. I had a very rewarding long session with O1 today. It will take a while to digest all the insights. You know, Jeff Flanagan, I was actually thinking myself about, because we're about to get the non-preview version of O1. Like, it could be this week. It's going to likely be before Christmas. So we're going to get a version of a reasoning engine that you can upload images to, and it's probably going to code better. O1 was the first thing I've ever experienced that actually wrote good screenplay dialogue. Like, O1 is amazing. I've only used it like 6 times. And part of the reason I don't use it is I don't really know what to ask it. And so one of the things I was thinking is that it might be fun on this channel to actually try to solve some big meaty problems using O1, or like bounce back and forth between O1 and 4.0 and just really fucking dig into it. So anyway, really interesting thought. It's amazing how many genres Suno can do. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, you know, like I would you know, going back on the other side of the argument of AI sucks is, what is most remarkable about AI is that if you think about these models, what they've learned to do with the transformer architecture is that the more data they throw at it and the more compute power they throw at it, the better the shit gets. And so what that means is these models essentially know everything, right? Like when you're talking to advanced voice of Chatgpt, you can throw it literally any topic and it knows it, unless it's like current events, because it doesn't have access to the internet yet. But anything from October 2023 and older, it just knows everything. And then Same with the music tools. Just know all the genres. All you have to do is say like, make me a samba song, and you're like, it's not really it. And then, it's amazing. So yeah, totally agree. Okay, Lori K today. AI feels like all the streaming choices. I'm going to need about $399.99 a month to fulfill my creative itch. It's an absolute fucking disaster. The only thing I'll tell you, Lori K, is do not right now, and probably for the next 2 years, don't do any annual contracts. Go month to month. I don't care that it saves you, $2 a month or whatever it is. Go month to month, because these things are leapfrogging one another to the point that it's just like I'm almost thinking about this. Is actually probably not a bad idea. Oh, this is actually a good idea. Get one of those magnet boards and like put columns of like, here's all the image tools, here's all the video tools, here's all the large language model tools, here's all the coding tools, right? And just make a big grid and just have magnets of where you have subscriptions. And like when a new tool comes out, you could have another magnet for, at the end of this month, switch your subscription from here to here. That's probably not a bad idea, actually. And the problem with some of the more sexy stuff is it's not whatever you call it. They don't have free accounts, which sucks. I'm trying to estimate when I will hit my limit of 100 notebook LMs. Oh, that's interesting, Jeff Flanagan. That's the other thing. If you haven't played with Notebook LM, it's so good. It's so good. Let's see. Winston Hardy. Thank you, Kyle. I have now contemplated my mind and my navel protruding center and understand my ADD disordered mind better than ever before. Hands yellow, heart red. Oh, that's great. Yeah, well, so this is another thing about AI. The frustration that was articulated earlier, like, he's not wrong, right? These tools are not perfect. But there are so many things you can do, and there's a way that you can play with AI in its current state where, rather than the hallucinations and inaccuracies being a problem, you turn them into an advantage, right? So if you're doing creative ideation, hallucinations are not bad. They're fucking genius, because like hallucinations will give you new ideas. And you're like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of it that way. That's absolutely wrong factually, but that's kind of a cool idea. But you have to be in that mindset. So if you're in the mindset with AI that it is going to be perfect, it's going to be as predictable as traditional programming, it's not. It's not what it is right now. But if you remove those expectations and say, fuck it, let me just go play. Let me just go kick some ideas around in a bunch of different areas. What you'll discover is it opens up, it reveals your brain to you in ways I find really inspiring. So it's a really good point. I need to make money with Chatgpt to support my Chatgpt.
You can make money with Chatgpt.
What do you think, people? What do you think, people? What was I going to show? Oh, I was going to go. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Okay, I made a promise. Hang on, people. Just hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 god dang second. So before we were talking. Oh, that didn't work. Let's see. That's good. We were talking about stuff, and then I went down to the irregulars, and Danielle had made a very cute image. Oh, she made another one too. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right. Hang on. Save image as Danielle AILL cyber ladies. This one. Okay, we're going to save this one. Save image as Danielle, AILL, Mario, kid. Save that to the desktop. Now, we're going to go to, so if I go to this, which is StreamYard, so you're looking at the back end of the system Brandon and I are working in. And if I flip over here, brand, I can do an overlay. Oops, that's a background. I can do an overlay of like an AI Learning Lab image, right? Cool. Swell. But there's a problem. So here's the problem. Danielle made a square image here, right? And then if we go over to my Photos app, since TikTok was our original platform, almost all of these images are square or vertical. There's occasional horizontal ones in there, but they're all the wrong aspect ratio. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop those two images that Danielle just made into our image tool, into Photos. Boom, boom, and go boom, boom. And then if we scroll all the way to the bottom, there we go. They're in there, right? Okay, great. So that's swell and all. But this one ain't right for new. Oh, here, hang on. Tom Nodler. Wait, Kyle, are you saying images? Are you saving images onto your desktop with file names that make sense? Who are you and what have you done with Kyle? Listen, occasionally I will do things the right way. Okay, so let's go to Midjourney. So before we made a GPT that's a Midjourney prompt writer. Here are the images that were made from those prompts, which are kind of cool. It's kind of nice. Oops. Wrong direction. Nice little watercolors. Little birdie that seems to have the right amount of wings. These things are so shitty at birds, aren't they? They're just bad at birds. That's nice. I like these. All right. Fantastic. So if we go here, so on the left-hand side now, there's now this edit button. There's this edit area. What's going on, Midjourney? Why is edit not working? Editor new. Let me reload. Let me see. Huh. Personalize is working, edit's not. Well, that's a drag. All right, so we'll come back to this. They're probably just updating something. Come on. Come on. Yeah. This could also be my Chrome dying because I have too many tabs open. I don't want to hear it from any of you. Okay, let's go to Kriya. Kriya.ai. Oh, wait. Let me go back there. So is this Flux model? Flux, is this Flux 1.1 Pro, new slow frontier model, Pro and Pro Ultra. Does anyone know the difference? Model. Flux Pro Ultra. Hang on. Let's go back here to Chatgpt. What is the difference between Flux Pro 1.1 and Flux Pro Ultra 1.1? Do I not? Ultra is newer. Danielle's been using Ultra. Okay. What's going on? I think my browser might be leaving us. Can you all still hear me on the? I think you're all still there. Ultra is brand new. Okay, got it. Okay, so we're going to use Ultra. So we're going to do, can you all see my screen? Yes. So I think we're good here. Yes, you can hear. Okay. Difference. Ultra adds 5 extra letters to its name. Forever hooked being a smart ass. All right, so we're going to do magazine style photo of 70s muscle car Resto Mod glistening in an abandoned factory, the sunlight streaming through the broken windows. Okay. This is just my test. Like a lot of people that do demos like I do will have a test like this. It's just my test that I know what good looks like, and I know what embarrassingly bad looks like. So all right, they're giving us a little progress wheel here. This isn't too horribly slow if it's going to be super good. All right, if you want to see Kyle's screen, you're going to have to come to YouTube or X. Yeah, I'm on AI Learning Lab-TT on YouTube, and I'm on @KyleShannon on X if you want to see what I'm actually doing. This here TikTok thing is just a little behind the scenes, and if you want to ask questions about AI, oh my God, those are gorgeous. Holy shit. I've never gotten it to do a real, like a Resto Mod. A Resto Mod is like really doing like a blown out version of an old car. Like sometimes even put them on modern chassis. Look how fucking shiny they are. Huh. That's pretty fucking slick. Let's okay. Let's do just now retry publish. I just published. Yeah, here's tell the community title. 70s Resto Mod muscle cars. See, but when I did this before, I did it with the old. I did this exact prompt with the old Flux, which is good. Like these are good, but they're not exactly Resto mods, right? They're just kind of like dusty old cars. Like these are what I expected. So we'll do the red one first, the green one second. Tell the community about your images. Okay. This is my go-to test prompt to see if a model is any good. Let's see. Flux Pro Ultra 1.1 is the first model that's blown me away in months. Posts need up to 1 day to be reviewed. Fine, review them then. That's pretty fucking slick. So let's do magazine style photo of 70s. Let's not say muscle car. We'll do a 70s Challenger. Resto Mod generate. Okay. I just lost my light. So we got to charge. Oh boy. Everything's too far away. I got just shut up. There we go. Yeah, light again. All right. Generating, cleaning it up. Let's see how it does with the Challenger. Ooh, that's weird. That one's nice. Huh. Pretty fucking slick. All right, let's grab. I think this is the one we're going to grab. Oh, but we can't fucking edit. God. How do you download these? Anybody? Oh, here, download button. All right, let's grab this one too, because this one's pretty fucking slick. Did that say video? Oh, yeah, I can turn these into videos. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Video. Let's see. Tracking shot of generate. Beautiful. We'll do that. Initializing models. Let's go back to Midjourney and see if we've got the edit button back. No. Where's the edit stuff, Midjourney? You turds. Oh, that sucks. All right, so that's doing that. All right, let's go over to irregulars. Looks like we may have some new stuff in irregulars. Magazine style of 70s muscle car, Resto Mod, glistening an abandoned factory, the sunlight streaming through the broken windows. Kyle Shannon, here's mine. That's fucking gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, that's definitely a Resto Mod. Yeah, I've never gotten, I mean, and this is exactly what I'd expect an abandoned factory to look like. Not super sexy, not dramatically overgrown, just peeling paint, broken windows, and then a really slick fucking car. It'd be nice for a little more on an angle, but that's really fucking good. Really fucking good. What's this? You can edit in Flux. Can I edit in Kriya? See, my problem with look at that. It's got a little bit of unnatural reflections on right here. But right up to there, it's pretty good. Nice. You know, it'd be cool is if it rotated around and there was like a zombie back here in the corner. I don't know Kriya very well. Okay, that's the gallery. Where's my shit? Pricing discords generate assets. Is my shit assets? Yes. See, like these are the kinds of, this is what we normally get. Like that's like a Resto Mod. I think this one was just, yeah, no, this is Superbird Muscle Car Resto Mod. Like those aren't, these look like old cars. Right? Those look like Resto Mods. That's pretty slick. All right. Here are some others. Beautiful. You have more than one in here? No. I like that color, actually. Almost red. I need a subscription now for magnets and Post-its. I'm seriously, digital gods. This is what it's like trying to keep track of this shit right now. There's just too much. There's just too much. I see a business model with this for a paint wrap and guarantee you can make money with that before and after. Yeah, exactly. Cam Catkin's in the house. Joy Purdy. Maybe not in Korea. I'm using Flux elsewhere. I don't see, my problem is with Flux and there's another with Stable Diffusion 3.5, and then there's a new video model out. Like all these open source models, while they're great, like sometimes you have to go to Replicate to run them. Sometimes you have to go to Hugging Face to run them. Sometimes people throw them in Poe or throw them in this or throw them in that. And it's like, I can't keep track of the commercial websites, much less the websites that are hosting all the other models. It's a fucking nightmare. Okay, cool. Let me bring this up here and start winding this conversation down, people. So tomorrow we'll play with, tomorrow's Friday night date night. So let's go over a couple of things here. One is if you have not joined the AI Salon, then for those of you on TikTok, nope, can't hear you. Really? Oh, that was ages ago, I think. Somebody sent a gift. Thank you for the gift if you sent a gift. Screen shares on YouTube. Like the new angle. Yeah, this is the backstage look over here. Like this is when I'm in the green room getting my hair done and my foundation put on. That's this view. But then when I'm actually working, I'm streaming on YouTube, and you're getting to see like the muscles ripple as I'm working the keyboard. It's like you see all the sinew. It's, you know what I mean? It's like so macho, the big muscles and the, like, as I'm typing and like track padding and mousing. That's this view is just the getting the beefcake. And then this view is where we're giving the goods. We're giving the value. But you just hang out here if you just want to like see all the magic, you know? Mama, am I pretty? You have nice hair. Ah! Ulu RX is very impressed with the magnitude of my presence. Crazy how good you look in the bow. Hey, you know, a man that can rock the pink bow, that's, you know, this is a man you want to keep in your life. Oh my God. With all the fucking masculinity on X right now, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Hey, you big sissy with your pink bow. You think you're better than us? No. So anyway, go to the salon, the salon.ai. This is a really amazing community. So do that. Go there, read what we're about, and look for the button that says join the community. And that'll take you over there. And it's kind of self-service and you can figure out what it is. But introduce yourself there. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., I think... I think, is that still? No. Hang on a sec. Copy. This is cool. I'm liking this. Okay. So tomorrow, AI office hours on LinkedIn. So over here, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, I do AI office hours on LinkedIn. So we just kind of hang out and talk about what's going on with AI, whatever else is going on in the world. Hey, how did you highlight my name? What do you mean? Like that? We have the power. How did you mention at Digital Gods, Lord Digital Gods? Lord Digital Gods did it? I don't know how. Maybe Brandon did it. It's possible Brandon did it. Oh, they're talking amongst themselves. All right, whatever. Okay, no comment. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. Wee. Hi, Joey. What's happening? London time, please. London time. We've got technology for that. Let's go to Chatgpt. Let's see. What time is 11 a.m. MT in London on 11/8/24? 6 p.m. London GMT time. 6 p.m. tomorrow. And if you're on, so if you go to my LinkedIn is at Kyle Shannon. Go to my events and you'll see AI office hours. It's always the same URL. And then I'm going to share that here on YouTube and on X. Let's see, tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. MT. There's the URL. All right. There you go. Let's see. I can remove that. Oh, she's on mobile. Okay. All right. You're all good. Talking to yourselves. We're good here. How many folks do we have? We got 42 people on YouTube. That's cool. If you're on YouTube and have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, my goal in the next month is get to 1,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at like 525 or something like that, 540 something. I need to be at 1,000 to be able to do business stuff. And we're in this kind of weird transition. I think because of the election, there is a much higher likelihood that TikTok is actually going to go away at the end of January. And so we're in the middle of figuring out which platform we transition to. And it looks like it's going to be YouTube. But in order for me to be on YouTube, I've got to let people know that we're following me on TikTok, how to get over here, all that sort of shit. All right. Yeah, you can share your channel with your friends. Invite them today. So tomorrow at 11 a.m. Mountain Time is AI office hours on LinkedIn. Tomorrow night, in all these same channels, TikTok will be here with the sexy view, the backstage view, rippling muscles, that view. We'll be doing that. And then we'll also be live on YouTube and X for Friday night date night. Friday night date night is the best. You bring your nachos, you bring a blind date. They think they're going to sit down and you're going to Netflix and chill. And you put on the big 86-inch TV and you flip over to YouTube and you put on the AI Learning Lab. And then you just don't say a word. You don't say a word. And you just let you just let me talk like an idiot. I'll play my guitar. The dog will sing. That'll be cute for like 38 seconds. And then at some point, your date is going to just look at you and go, what are we doing? And here's what you do. When your date turns to you and says, what are we doing? You do this. You go, shh, 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 shh. I don't want to miss anything. They will be out of there within 15 minutes. They'll just be gone. You don't even have to say goodbye. I mean, you know, won't get any nookie or anything, but you know, but like if it's an awkward date, it's a perfect Friday night date night. All right. If you don't have a date, you just show up. You can show up with the side cam over here. Look at the rippling muscles. So it's a date night. What are we doing with our lives? Trifecta view. Joy Purdy, my coworkers bust my ass and say Kyle is my boyfriend. My wife went to bed minutes ago. All right, everyone. Hope this was fun tonight. I'm starting to get the hang of this. By the way, Brandon, your notification system tonight, awesome. Like really good. Really good. That helped a lot because woo! It's a lot. There's a lot coming at me. Oh man. Joy, my wife is a little jealous of my time with Kyle. I like TikTok. My husband stops by to listen now and then on the sly. Caught him the other day. He's like, he can't possibly believe you're just watching a dude on TikTok talk about AI night after night. My girlfriend reads while I watch with earbuds. Yeah, my wife will occasionally walk in. She just goes, I'll give Brandon a raise. What's 50% of zero? We're working on that. I'm gonna figure out how to monetize some of this stuff at some point. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all. So let me see who's here tonight. We've got Danielle. Oh my gosh, the earbuds. We got Danielle, Silver Fox, Lori Blair, Tom Nodler, Forever Hooked, Joy Purdy, Jeff Flanagan, Mr. IT, Archetypal Architect, Khaki Fitzsimmons, Jeff Flanagan, I think I said that, Winston Hardy. What, champ? Why are you whining? Am I finishing up? Are you ready to go? Oh, they're in there talking? They probably have cheese. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, mods, for modding tonight, because I know that you've been pinning over here. You've also been managing things on YouTube, and I don't know what you're all doing, and your patience is amazing. Trying to support me as I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life. So thank you all for doing that. And I don't know. I can't, it's too hard to do proper, whatever you call it, magic mirror. So I'm just going to get out of here. All right, JJ Perez. I think I caught the last 30 minutes of this and super enjoyed it. Please keep coming back. So we're here 5 nights a week, starting around 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And we're in this transition period between TikTok and YouTube. And so whichever channel you're on, I think you're here on YouTube. Keep coming back. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really need those subscriptions. Share it with friends. And the recording of this should be available essentially as soon as I shut this down, which is kind of cool. All right. Peace out, everybody. Hope you had a good night. And we will talk soon. Bye. I know, champ.